welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my midlife crisis. I think I'm in the middle of one. Help! So for those of you who are new to my channel, just to let you know, the premise or the purpose of this channel is to chronicle my journey to single motherhood. So I'm planning in the very near future, as early as this November 2017, in seeking IUI or IVF to become pregnant and to become a mother. Because I haven't missed a right yet, so I'm trying to not miss out on the opportunity of my lifetime. I think it's something very important to me and something I really want to pursue. But anyway, watch other videos to find out about this and find out about my health issues, etc. But today's video is just to really talk about this crisis I've been in. Honestly, I don't know if it's making the decision of, becoming a single parent, that the heaviness of that's like sunken in, because I've had to take a lot of, or make some sacrifices, like moving back home and trying to save money and just, I think the heaviness of that decision is finally sort of like hitting me. And I am rebelling. I'm rebelling in all types of ways that I did not even realize. I am just one of those people that sometimes, rather than like facing my feelings, I just do other things to escape them. And so for several years, I'd given up alcohol. Not that I'm like back on the, drinking away, but I'm definitely like on Fridays, I'll go to happy hour and actually drink at happy hour. Or, just having my fabulous new hair and like whatever, but just acting not my age. Going out is fine. Going out and having fun is good, but I'm doing sort of things to kind of like, I almost feel like a tempestuous like teenager. I'm kind of just like making not flighty decisions, but kind of like making decisions that kind of say, screw it all to hell, and I'm just going to do this because this in the moment makes me feel like happy and makes me feel like I don't have to face the realities of the world. So I think one of the first things that kind of like put me into this mode was planning a trip with my friend. I think I mentioned it I think I've mentioned it before, that this summer I'll be traveling for 3 weeks. I'm going to like 4 different European countries. I'm going to have a really good time. But that trip already, we met last weekend, and I'm spending a shit ton of money this summer on this trip. I mean, totally well worth it. I haven't been on a big trip like that in a long time, but it's adding up. Although the flight was really cheap, but all of the accommodations, and then, we're renting a car for a week so we can travel through Norway and visit the fjords. And then we're like, staying at some nice Airbnbs. And I'm like, how are we going to eat? How are we going to afford to eat? Good diet, right? And I don't know. I just feel like I want to live it up. I kind of feel like November is coming up pretty soon. And by the way, that's like my TTC date, my trying to conceive date. Like I really want to start like actively doing that in November. So I think with this time sort of marching on, coming at me, and because the reality of like also having to do it alone, although I have family, I have my mother, I have my friends, I have support. However, like the reality of like parenting alone, and just, it's a big thing. It's a huge decision, and it's freaking the shit out of me. I'm even back, not that I've dated or gone out on dates yet, but I'm definitely back out on the dating websites, talking to people, and oh my God, does it remind me why I'm not normally on dating websites. I mean, whatever. There, I'll share some of the funny responses I've gotten or the funny propositions I've gotten on a different video. But anyway, it's just all of those things are sort of hitting me, and every time, like, just as time is marching on, I'm just like finding different ways to sort of escape, rebel. Even with my career, I'm like, if I didn't have a child, this would free me up to do basically make any decision that I want in terms of like career. I could leave New York State. I could, just travel for a while, because one of my big goals or dreams was to actually travel the world for a year or two. Just realizing that there are amazing things that come with having a child, and having a child is a blessing. It's a privilege to be able to be a parent, and to do a good job at it is just very difficult. But it's a blessing and it's amazing. But like, there's also just the reality is financially it's going to be a challenge. Just in terms of making decisions, I can't just selfishly make decisions and say, oh, I only have myself to worry about, so it doesn't matter, I can do this or I can do that. So I'm trying to get, I guess what the point is of this crisis is that I'm trying to get everything sort of like out of my system in a way, so that I can look back and say, this was my choice, and I did it because I wanted to, and not because like I was pressured to, and I feel like I got certain things sort of out of the way that I wanted to before having a kid. Anyway, it's just like freaking me out. It really is freaking me out. And so this is like causing me sort of like to be in panic mode a lot. And I'm trying to work through that. I'm trying to realize it's okay to have fun. Because for a while, too, I just cut myself off. Because I said, okay, I'm making this decision, so I have to, like, save money. I have to get healthy, so I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going out. I'm just going to, like, put myself in a box and be, like, hyper-focused. But now that, like, we're a few months away, I just want to throw that all out the window. So I'll have to do a financial update as well. I found actually a really awesome app that I want to share with you, but I'll do that in another video. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, that I'm in perpetual crisis mode. I'm trying to like not be worried and not be anxious, but it's hard. And I think I wouldn't be normal. I just don't think I would be normal if I weren't anxious and worried. I'm sure that other people, whether they're in a couple having a child, or whether you're single and having a child, we must like all get into this sort of like, holy crap, like my life is forever going to be different. And it is, and for the better, based on the parents I've talked to and the people that I know. Of course it's for the better. But it is indeed a change, and it is life-changing. Now I'm just like babbling. Anyway, so I'll keep you updated on my shenanigans. I'm planning on sort of doing a lot more. So by the way, my channel has also become schizophrenic since my crisis. I've kind of moved away from making recipe videos and talking about my finances and talking about, I don't know, just things relating to my future pregnancy or whatever, to, this rebellious sort of moment in my life. But I think that that's okay, because this channel is, again, chronicling my journey, and this is part of my journey. My journey is me having a freak out, me kind of like making sort of not last minute decisions, but sort of spontaneous decisions, like spontaneously deciding to do things and having a little bit more fun, being a little bit more reckless. So this is sort of part of my journey. So you will be seeing more of that side, I guess. I'll be making more videos of me being out. I'm trying to vlog and be comfortable with vlogging out in the world, as you saw in my last video. I'm trying to sort of put myself out there a little bit more and have a little bit more fun that way. Anyway, I'm done with this rambling, babbling video. If you like this for some reason, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more shenanigans from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.